Quick question. So who do you, of living people, like alive today, who do you look up to the most? Who is your hero? Salutare, brothers and sisters, and multam tibi salutem imperatio. Welcome to Mission Zero. If this is your first time here, my name is Shawn, and this is The Word with Friends, the show where we take a deep dive into language and communications in order to bring us all closer together. We talked a lot in Battle Cry on Monday about kind of social positioning. I think we need to dive a little deeper into that today, and so we're going to do that by talking about the word hero. My favorite word for hero is the Hebrew word chayil. And chayil means like a mighty man of valor. But it's an interesting word because it comes from an older Hebrew word, a verb hul. And hul is a force. It's like a tornado or a whirling dervish. It's to spin around, to whirl around with fury. And so what chayil actually means is not mighty man of valor, it's force of nature. It's a tornado. If you think about like an ancient battleground, this is the person dual wielding swords and tearing stuff up and just looking like a force of nature rolling across the plain. Now that really gets to the idea of hero, right? This is what we think of when we think of like superheroes or even our like sporting heroes. We have this idea that to be a hero is to be a force that can't be stopped. In 2 Samuel 23:20, we get the story of one of David's bodyguards. In fact, one of his top 3 bodyguards, a man named Benaiah. I've talked about this story before, but in 23:20, the Bible says that Benaiah chased a lion into a pit on a snowy day and killed it. Now that, is that ever the picture of chayil, right? Here's a guy who would chase a lion into a pit and destroy it. But there is a problem with this and all hero stories. The thing is that we have this tendency to romanticize our heroes, to make them these big, larger-than-life people who are doing these feats that we can't possibly attain, right? They are these magical, wonderful, blessed people. Like I talked about in Battle Cry on Monday, that's never true. We are all on one even playing field. It's not that our heroes do things we can't do. It's that they have dedicated themselves to being bold and doing the things that they want to do. And that's the key difference. In Acts chapter 1, the disciples are standing around as Jesus ascends back up to heaven. And they stand there, staring up at the sky, as would we all. And a couple of angels come by and say, "Hey, men of Galilee, why stand ye staring up at the sky?" The impetus there, what he's trying to say, and I've actually talked about this before, is don't stand here and memorialize Jesus. He told you to go do something, go do it. Don't just stand here and build an altar and worship this place. That's nonsense. The purpose of Jesus coming here was not so we would just fall down and worship him all day. The purpose of him coming here was to show us a better way to live, a better way to relate to each other. And that, in fact, is what all heroes are supposed to be for. The purpose of our heroes is not to be memorialized. It's not to be worshiped. Our heroes exist to motivate us, to inspire us, to push us, to go follow our dreams, to become heroes ourselves. And that's my edification for us this week. Think about the people that you've looked up to in your life and ask yourself, are you just memorializing them? Are you just worshiping them? Or are they inspiring you to follow your dreams? And take this message, take it to be the hero that you were born to be, the youiest you can be. And may God pour out the blessings of purpose and understanding in our lives that we can become mighty men and women of valor. And I love you so much. Peace out.